Welcome, everybody. I know that so many of my friends and my colleagues and my loved ones from 40, 50 years of training and loving each other, and I welcome you so deeply and wholeheartedly to this practice. All the techniques and all the ways that we train in Aikido are so dear to me, and O-Sensei is so dear to me in my heart. And I chose Ikkyo because I have been, my colleague who's been in my pod with me since the beginning of the pandemic, and I have been training together 3 times a week, often, and really exploring, as well as the teaching that I'm doing in the Zoom classes, and just got really inspired by Ikkyo recently and its wave and its Hasogaishi like motion and the invitation that it allows. So decided to call this class Adventures with Ikkyo, because I've been feeling like I've been riding a wave with Ikkyo now for a while, a few weeks, a few months even. So I'm going to read to you a little excerpt from, these are words of O-Sensei's. I always like to read O-Sensei before a class, as it kind of just inspires my heart and lifts me and gives me some O-Sensei energy, some extra O-Sensei energy in words. So this is from A Light on Transmission by Mitsugi Saotome, but these are O-Sensei's words in that book. The glory of life and its workings will not flourish if we forget the spiritual and physical center of things. From a cosmological perspective, life on Earth is only possible because the Earth, which is bound to the sun by the principle of kimusubi, connective energy, as it works in the guise of gravity, traverses the heavens in a great circle with the sun at its center, constantly showered by the sun's radiation in the form of light and heat. The Earth's surface gives rise to the world of living things in all of their many forms. All this occurs as but one expression of universal principle. From the nuclei of atoms to the stars in space, the movements of natural bodies always occur in relation to a center. The expression of universal science in martial form is the hidden teaching of Aikido. Without first firmly establishing a center from which to act, we cannot hope to reconstitute either ourselves or our world. That is, we must awaken to our spiritual essence that is the source of life and that is planted as an expression of divine love in our bellies, our centers. And I'm going to read you one more very short one. When I studied calligraphy in Japan, my first calligraphy teacher near Iwama would tell us that just looking at O-Sensei's calligraphy was enlightening. So this is the calligraphy for divine O-Sensei, and I thought you all would like to see that. And he says, all life is a manifestation of the spirit, the manifestation of love. And the art of peace is the purest form of that principle. A warrior is charged with bringing a halt to all contention and strife. Universal love functions in many forms. Each manifestation should be allowed free expression. The art of peace is true democracy. And daily training in the art of peace allows your inner divinity to shine brighter and brighter. Let's do our daily training right now. So everybody go ahead and get your bokken. That bokken is going to be your partner for today. Ready? Bring your partner or your bokken to your left side, since we're going to use it. Onegaishimasu. All right. Okay, let's stretch a little bit. So, come on down. And I'm going to start with my absolute favorite stretch. Just get your legs as wide as you can comfortably. And feel the crown of your head reaching into the sky and your perineum dropping down into the earth. And you know, those of you who aren't able to get your legs apart, of course, just modify anything I do to be good for you. You don't have to do all of what I do, of course. So both directions, rotating your center around your stable center, your torso around your own stable center. Good. Okay, giving yourself Kotogaishi on your left hand, spiraling down into your center, through your centered line, and then reaching just like you're being thrown in Kotogaishi. Feel that, receive that, and feel the right side of your body getting a nice stretch, just like you're taking ukemi for Kotogaishi. And let that, if you're able to, let that left elbow drop to the inside of your left knee. And then extend your right hand up into the heavens using your mind to extend as far as you can. And we're going to turn this almost like a seated triangle pose for yoga. Turn it into Aikido and extend Koki with your left hand. And then reach with your right hand and your left hand. Put that foot, reach across and behind if you're able to. While I'm talking, just really focus on nice big deep breaths. The more we can relax, the more information we can bring in. So just let that breath relax you. Widen your legs again a little bit if you can. Give yourself Kotogaishi one more time, spiral it down your center. Love using my own center line as a barometer here. Just helps me so much. And then really through the side of your body, your neck. I don't know if you guys heard that little creak there. Let that right elbow go to the inside of the right knee and reach with that hand and extend Kokyu up into the sky. You've got heaven and earth. O-Sensei said, stand on the floating bridge of heaven. So we want to be aware of the heaven and the earth elements and feel the body standing on the floating bridge of heaven, right between heaven and earth. Your heart, your core, and your center. Breathing forward now. Great. All right, everybody, let's take our feet together. And then here, just getting nice posture, feeling your perineum dropping into the earth, your crown reaching up, dropping your chin. Bring your hands together, big deep breath and reach forward. Well, I can feel all of you doing this with me. This is just wonderful. Practicing together this morning, this evening, and so welcome to the people in Europe, people across country. Good, let's go all the way back. Stretch your breath back forward, bring your feet together. Draw your feet in towards your center, draw your spine up tall. Push, press the knees down and come forward. Very nice. All right. Let's take our right foot. Oh, I didn't do Lisa's favorite stretch. Left foot on the bottom, right foot over the top. Can't skip my Uke's favorite stretch. Get that right hip, right leg over the left, stretching the right hip, and then look behind you as far as you can. Change sides, right leg on the bottom, left leg over the top. Just fold down into the stretch, relaxing. I usually like to spend a lot of time stretching. We did a little mini version today. Okay, so now tuck if you have enough space, and especially if you're on the floor, to go into a little bit of ukemi. I've been finding as I'm teaching on cement and on the grass that it's even more important now that when I'm rolling, I really go off to the side. I don't go up my spine at all. So let's go back on the right, change feet forward on the left. Feeling your center, your core is connecting your back to the ground. Can you feel that? Your center connects your back to the ground. That is so beautiful there, that feeling of your core connection. And if you know how, into roly-poly, both directions, really making that smooth by feeling your center connecting you back. Work your way up. We're standing. Yay. Okay. So we're going to do a little shorter version of something I had planned. Originally, I was going to take you all through the Shinkoku, which I find is very calming. But I think for today, we'll just keep this a little shorter, this part. What I'd like you to do is bring your legs at about your own hip width. And we're going to do a practice called 6 directions. We don't have a partner to test our balance, but we can get so much from these solo practices in these days of pandemic. I'm sure that many of you have learned some nice solo practices. So you can guess 6 directions, right? We're going to be extending down in the earth, up into the heavens, to our right, our left, our front, and our back. I'm going to lead you through this practice, okay? So let's start by just standing comfortably, as I said, legs a little wider than hips. And for the down one, I want you to imagine that somebody is drawing your knees forward, and that's what's bending your knees. It's called bowing. So we're going to let those knees bend and really feel the earth under you, like you're using your mind to grow roots down to the bottoms of your feet. Okay? And that's your down direction. You're just bowing. You're letting those knees bend as though somebody were pulling, just gently pulling, like the little strings connected. And it affects the hips and the knees and down. Now we're going to let our chin drop a little bit so the crown of the head reaches into the sky. Take your hand and stick it on the top of your head. And keeping the down motion, press the crown of your head up into your hand. So you're feeling a tallness towards the heavens, and you're feeling a groundedness into the earth.
All right, so I was saying to give attention to your Laogun point on the hands and on the feet. I was starting to say the word Hanmi is so interesting. It's spelled Hanmi. So you'd think it would be Hanmi. It's not Hanmi or Hamni. It's sort of this neat Japanese thing. Hammi. It's this M sound. All right, now we're going to change every time. As we step forward, we'll extend out. As we step back, we'll relax. Let's go into some 2 steps together, okay? Here we go. Left, right. So we're all in left Hanmi right now. And turning. Breathing. Good. Now what I want you to do is just using your hand up your center and down your center. Left hand up and down, right hand up and down. And can you feel that Laogun point working? Can you feel your center? Okay, let's get our bokens, all right? This boken is now your partner. From here on in, I might refer to it as your boken from time to time, but it's your partner. And later on, we're actually going to have to decide that, okay, the blade's not going to cut me. I was always taught with my boken, once I draw it, it's really sharp, so don't touch the blade. So for now, you can use it as a boken, but really just onegai shimasu to your boken, okay? So I'm going to face as you're facing, and let's draw into Ken Kamai together. And with our 2 steps straight up and straight down, really feeling your center line. Feel that center moving all the way around your body, like a big elliptical shape. your own center. Doing your 2 steps up and down. Get our bodies moving. We hope we're going to be able to just keep moving now. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to do some taisabaki, some movements with our bokken that will help us experience the Ikkyo. Okay. So bokken's on my left right now. I'm going to draw into Ken Kamai. And we're going to do what I call a front to backside step, front side step, backside step, front side step. And we'll be using these movements as we practice Ikkyo with our partner. Okay, so I'm in right hami. My left foot steps to the left, my right foot steps back. That's what I'm calling a backside step. I'm in left hami. My left foot steps to the left. My right foot comes with me. That's what I'm calling a front side step. So here I am in left hami. Back side step, front side step, back side step, front side step, back and front. And get this so that you feel like your hands in your center and your partner, which is your bokken, and your center and your hands are all connected. You can go as fast or slow as you want. Usually I would come in and watch you now, but we're just going to keep on going. Okay, let's do one more. Now, this partner becomes just a short stick. And we're going to, anybody who's familiar with Hasogaishi uchi, we're going to do that move now. And I want you to, for the people, there are a few people on this call who are seated and not moving. And what's beautiful is you can get this beautiful feeling of the wave. It doesn't matter. Even in your mind, you can get it. There's so much happening in our center, our whole body. And the energy of the Hasogaishi is a draw in, a receptive quality, and an invitation. So, okay, so Hasogaishi, we're going to take the left foot to the left, just like our backside step. We're going to, for the basic, we slide the left hand down so that we have our weapon in thirds, step back with the right foot, and really draw in and up, and then shomenuchi. And I know you have a bokken, and it feels a little weird to grab your blade, but for small houses and for the sake of using this as your partner, we're doing our Hasogaishi with our bokken. Really feeling that wave. Okay, good. Let's change sides. So now, nice challenge here. In your left hami, like a gyaku ken kamai, the left hand is in front of the right, stepping to the right, and up and through. I had been practicing maybe 45 years before I tried doing all my suburi on the left. So for people who have been practicing a long time, if this feels like, oh man, that's not so comfortable, it's good practice. As Jan Sensei always says, do the thing you're least comfortable with. Okay, we're gonna go back to the right side. And this time, when you get to the haso, instead of turning your hand over, you're gonna keep it just like it is, like you're about to do Ikkyo. You're gonna keep it like that and step out with the right foot. We'll do more with this later. It's just an idea and a feeling. So that, again, from right hami, Hasogaishi, don't turn the right hand over and just step in. Now step in with your left foot. Let's do that once more, okay? Don't turn your right hand over and just step with your left to the left side. Okay, and then you have your bokken like this. When I've been teaching this class to my Zoom students Thursdays, I get to come over and look at you guys and see how you're doing with it. So I'm hoping you're getting it. Other side, Hasogaishi. And let's just step in now. Don't turn your left hand over and just step through. There's your Ikkyo. Left hanmi, Hasogaishi. Don't turn your left hand over and step in. Feel that haso. Feel that invitation. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is give you a little overview of the progression, the Ikkyo progression that we're about to take a look at. So I'm just inviting Lisi in. This is Lisi Baldwin. She's a very good friend and colleague and student. And I've been super fortunate to get to pod with her from the beginning of the pandemic. I'm just going to show you now this progression of Ikkyo that we're going to be studying. Okay. Maybe we'll put this here for a moment. Okay. So I'm going to do a progression of 3 or 4 Ikkyo here. The first one I initiate. Okay. And then she strikes and I really invite her in, making it even bigger. Okay. And bigger yet. Smiling is always good. Training with a joyful spirit, no matter what's happening. So you may have noticed with the last 2, with one of them, she came to strike with her left hand and I invited her in from a left hanmi. And then with the other one, I'm in my other foot and I do a back side step and I invite her in. So here you can really see the Mito Sensei's 4 words. Feel, become one, make a path, allow her in, don't throw. The throw, you know, the throw for me is a connection to her center, less about that throw thing. Okay. So our boken is going to be our partner. And I'm going to show you how to use your boken as a partner so you can really get some nice Ikkyo practice. So where I initiate, she strikes. She strikes really big. That's the one that's really fun. We're going to flip our, here's the Hasogaishi. Okay. I have just found, thank you so much, just to be so nice for my hips and my practice without a partner. So let's do the first one, okay? The very first one, in my tradition, we learned that first Ikkyo, Nage initiates. And that's an interesting thing. It's kind of like, what? Wait a minute, I'm practicing a martial art. She should be attacking. The idea is that I'm learning how to call her out. This Inyoku O-Sensei talked about, coming before a sen no sen. That Inyoku means the power of attraction. Whoosh, come on through. So even on day 1, I don't have to worry, oh, when is she going to attack? I'm initiating. And she responds. I'm coming before. This way, when I do get to the next step where she strikes, the awase, the timing is the same. Okay, we're going to do that with our partner. Okay, here comes the fun part. So everybody get into your left hanmi. We're in our left hanmi, and we're going to hold our partner in our right hand. And the idea now is that I want you inside yourself to get the feeling that you are calling forth energy, that you are inviting, you are feeling, becoming, and making a path. You are feeling. So reach that left hand out, and your hand that's holding your partner is going to respond. In a moment, it's going to strike, and you're going to join it. But right now, you initiate, and just feel this togetherness, this nice awase feeling. Coming before with the left hand. Now let's go ahead and step in and here, and you can do any takedown that you are used to. If it helps you, I'll bring Lisi in again in just a little bit so you can get your bearings with direction. Let's do that side again. You're in left hami. You're calling out with your left hand. You're responding with the right through and coming for the ending part. Let's change sides. You're in right hami. Your right hand is calling out, coming before, and your left hand, your attacker, is responding. So you're going to really move your body in. Okay, and I've learned a couple of different takedowns that I might share with you. Let's see what happens. Let's do that side again. So I'm in my right hami. I'm holding my partner in my right hand. I'm calling forward with the right hand and joining and through. Most of you probably do a zigzag when you go to throw, and that's perfect. Let's do both sides one more time each. So left hami, left hand calls out into your Ikkyo. And if your knees don't like going into Seiza, you don't have to go all the way down. Holding it in a right, being in right hami, holding your partner in left, calling forward. There's your partner's arm, and you can stretch it over your knee just like you would if you had a partner here. Okay, so the next one, having a partner, she's going to strike, she's going to initiate. And what's nice here is she could step in. I'm in left hami right now. She could be in left hami or right hami, but she'll still strike me with her left hand. Here she comes. So she's initiating. I'm just going to share with you 2 different takedowns you can try if you'd like. Most of you are probably already familiar with them. She could also already be in left hami. I don't think it's maybe as martially safe to be this way. She can come in like bam, right? Here she comes, boom, okay. All right, so takedown. He's gonna barrel in on me with that back foot. I'm gonna join. You could just bring this foot here from you. As you get more advanced, you guys probably realize your foot here rather than stopping and checking. Your weight is only here for a moment before you step in. But the way I have learned it originally, this was to break the cheek or trip the partner. And in Aikido, it's to connect. At any rate, for the takedown, so as we get advanced, the weight is only there for a moment. You can just take a little step, drop, feel your partner here. You can even bring the feet together for a basic feeling. So you've stepped in and your feet are together, and you just gather up your whole partner here. And down, right? Other way is to step out, which a lot of us do, drawing her through her third point, knee in the armpit, knee at the wrist, and here. Okay, so this next one with your partner, they're going to attack you. Here they come, and here's your Ikkyo. Let's do that together. Let's start again in left hami, and you're going to hold your partner in your right hand. This time you're actually going to come to strike yourself in the head. Just bonk yourself gently a few times. The same meeting feeling with that left hand, only really imagine you are being attacked. Your energy is already on. Here they come. For people who are sitting down, you can still feel all that movement. Okay. So we're holding it in our left hand, we're in right hami. Really imagine there's an attack coming at you and you are completely awase, feeling it. And you might like to try the 2 takedowns. I'll lead you through them. I'm in left hami. I'm holding my partner in my right hand. My partner is going to strike. I'm going to meet them and in. Let's do the one that we all know pretty well, out and through. Let's do that side again. We'll try the other takedown. Here they come, meet them and bring your feet together. Feel that partner on your right side, collect them and down. If you can't go all the way down to your knees, you can still just drop your center and connect to them. All right. I'm gonna face the way you're all facing and do it with you, but first take a quick look here. What's really neat is when I have this partner, and I think all of you might be experiencing it, when I have this partner and she comes in, we'll get kind of close to the camera, take a look at the angle. It's really connecting to her right now. It's really beautiful. So you're getting the chance to feel that angle connecting to partner. Thank you so much. So when you're all coming in and you're doing your Ikkyo, you might be amazed. Oh, wow, yeah, it's got the connection. Let's do this one. I'll face the way you're facing. So we're in right hami. Our partner is coming in on us. We're meeting them, right foot to the right, left foot to the left. Let's try this basic takedown. Bring your right foot close to the left. Feel your partner here on the right and drop their whole body. Get your back straight. Let's do the other side. Left hami, holding your bokken in your right hand. Here they come. Join through and step out to the left and bringing them down. Oh, I just love these movements. Okay. Just take a few moments and feel both of these progressions where you're initiating and your partner's initiating. You're initiating and your partner is initiating. Okay, just take a little time with that. So what we've been doing here is when I'm in left hami, I'm holding my partner in my right hand, and that's how I'm coming from my own body. Okay. What we're going to do next is pretty fun and exciting for me. It really gets the hips going. So now our partner comes in and we're going to move out of the way and allow them in. So here's what's happening with your hand, your footwork, and your partner. Rather than meeting them at the top and coming in, you are going to step off the line, invite them in, just like this. So everybody try that. Take your partner, come for your head, flip it over. What's really cool about this is all you have to do is shave the line and you get out of the way of that strike. If I stay here, bonk. Hopefully you guys can hear that. If I stay here, I get hit. So get off the line. We say it all the time, right? So you're doing this with your bokken. You're holding it, you're turning it over. Okay, and that's where we're going to use our front side step. But just try that. You're in left hami, left foot to the left, right foot back, and you turn the bokken over. Really go for your own head and experience, oh, that's all I have to do. Okay. The left hand, you get out of the way, is going to turn palm down and receive. So it looks like that. Looks like that. And there's our big wave. Okay. So this one with a partner looks like this. I'm in my left hami, she strikes, and I move, right? All I'm doing is just go at this angle so they can, all I do is go, oop, come on by. Let her come in. This hand is going to follow her up, follow her down, and draw her in. Okay, we'll show you that one more time. Here she comes. Boom. Okay, with our bokken, with our partner, I'm holding it in my right hand. You can try it with me or you can watch. Holding my attacker in my right hand, representing Lisi, I do my front side step. I flip the bokken and I let my palm go down. And there's my Ikkyo. We're going to do that again a little closer to the camera. Come on down like this. Here she comes. I turn it. So I've I flipped my bokken over. As she comes, I went, choop, and this hand goes palm down. And bring the same thing over here, and there it is. And through, and there's the Ikkyo. So she strikes, flip it over, receive, and there's our Ikkyo. Thank you so much. Let's try that part together, okay? We'll do that side again. So in case some of you are like, wait, I just got it. So this comes in, instead of meeting it, you're going to flip it over. Going for your head, doing a front side step, letting it pass. The free hand, the left hand is gonna go palm down, receive. And there's your Ikkyo. Let's do the other side. And right hami, your left hand is coming in, you're gonna flip the bokken over, move out of the way, right palm down, receive. Just try it. If you have space, you can make this as big as you want, right? I'll face the shomen. Left hand, I'm gonna flip the bokken over and let my left palm go palm down. Here it comes. Ooh. I just love that because I can feel my hips receiving. On the other side, right hami, I'll do a front side step, flip the bokken, and let my right palm receive. You see, everything is in front of our center. Can you guys check yourself here? That this formation is right in front of your own center. You don't have to go as low as I am. I'm just showing you. Here it comes. There's the formation. It's nice not to have sometimes to have an inanimate partner because you can move it around wherever you want it. So I'll face the shomen for 2 more. And my left, let's go back to right hami. Come in, front side step, turn the right palm over into your Ikkyo. On the other side, left hami, holding your partner in the right hand, moving off the line, left palm down and through. And if you all can like really start to feel, most of you probably don't have a partner. I know that O-Sensei in Sweden has a partner there with her, has Mia. But for those of you who don't have partners, just take a moment and really, can you feel that connection coming in? Can you feel yourself moving off the line? And can you feel their arm in front of your belly? This palm is down. And there's your Ikkyo. I'm just gonna just give you a little time with that. Make it as big or small as you'd like. It can be really small too. All right, you guys, here comes the pièce de résistance. This part is so exciting. So we've been holding our partner in our rear hand. It looks like at least the people I'm watching have gotten this turn the palm over. And if your room is big enough, I hope you've really been able to feel those hips and that your spirit receiving. And if it's small, you can do the same. Now, we're gonna hold it in our front hand, okay? So let's just take a look at that for a moment. We'll do it together before I show it with Lisi-san. Let's all come to a right hami. Hold your partner in your right hand. It's gonna strike you. Here it's bonking you in the head. This time we're gonna do a backside step to get out of its way. And as we do that, we're gonna meet it just like we have been. Flip it over and turn the palm down. And there's our Ikkyo. Let's do the other side. Left hami, holding in your left hand. Your body's gonna go backside step. You're gonna flip the bokken so that your body can get out of its way and it can finish the strike. Right palm down. And right here, if you can just stay here for a moment. I want you to let your hips turn and sink as you receive. And there's that wave, that natural, beautiful wave. And there's our Ikkyo. Okay. So try this a few times. Right hanmi, holding your partner in your right hand, back side step, receive, and into the Ikkyo. Make it as big or small as you can. If you have a lot of space, really widen it up. If you don't have a lot of space, it can be tiny. So the beauty of a wave is that it's coming in and moving up at the same time, right? There's nothing linear. We're not, in Aikido, we don't ever just make, when we're learning, we even feel more than one direction at a time. As they're doing our kokyu, we're spiraling in and up. A wave is coming, collecting sand at the bottom of the ocean, and it's cresting and coming over. So we're doing that with our Ikkyo. What I'd like you to do before we combine it with Hasogaishi is right here, a little exaggeration. Let this loop become bigger so that if you can fit it in. With a partner, it looks like this, because before we can make it small, we want to understand its bigness in our body. She comes, and that really allowed her in. Same side, how about? Really, boom. You see our centers came together. I'm going to show it just once more, because I notice when I'm looking, sometimes I see a little bit of this linear feeling. We can get in the habit of going, oh, back and forward, which later it's just going to happen like this, boom, right? But right now I'm asking you to let your body feel its hugeness. Or her center matched mine, right? Okay, thank you. Just for a few more moments. Yes, so martially speaking, of course, if my partner were striking at me, I may not want to have my palm down like this because I get cut. And that's why we often learn it this way, where we grab. Or if she were punching, we grab. But because we're using our sword as our partner, we are turning our palm over. And that, for some of you who are trained in grabbing, that could feel a little weird. Oh, I'm getting cut. So that you can do the very same movements that we've been doing by grabbing. That's fine. All right, thank you. Okay, you all. Let's go into Hasogaishi now. And we're gonna do the same body movement, back side step. We'll start with Hasogaishi uchi. We're in right hanmi. We have our partner in front of us. Step to the left with your left foot, draw through your right hand. Left hand comes to a third, press, extend up, and strike. Okay, just feel a few regular hasos. Oh, drawing. Boom. Let's do the other side. Left hand in front, haso. And if you're seated, you can feel it even if you can't move your legs, even if you can't move your arms, you can feel this, you can imagine it. Okay, now we're gonna change one little thing, and then you're gonna see, oh man, this is Ikkyo. And even if you already can see it, maybe your body will feel it today, just for a moment. So let's start in Ken Kamai. We'll go like regular Hasogaishi. And now leave your right hand where it is and step out to the right and step in. And there's our Ikkyo. Let's go to the left side. Back side step, Hasogaishi. Leave that left hand where it is and step. There's your Ikkyo. Through. So with a partner, the partner will look like this. We'll do our, yeah. Here she comes. Here's my Hasogaishi. Flip it over. And there's my Ikkyo. Right? You guys are probably already practicing it, but if you need to see the visual, you can take a look. Here's the Hasogaishi. I just leave that hand where it is and step left, right. Or for fast ones, you may not step with your left foot at all. You might just go with the right foot, the inside foot. Thank you so much. Some of you may not be stepping with the outside foot, which is perfect. You're just leaving. If I'm in Ken Kamai and I do a regular Hasogaishi, I can just leave my right hand where it is and step immediately with the right foot. 1, make a pass, don't throw. Come before, sen no sen. Feel your partner. My goal for today was to just give us all an Ikkyo practice, even without a partner. Hopefully we've accomplished that. Okay, beautiful. Wish I could watch more of you. Feeling that Ikkyo. Okay, let's take a little break from Ikkyo. We're just going to do a couple of really fun Jo-Nage together. You can, of course, keep your Boken as your partner, or if you have enough space, you can get a Jo. And we're going to continue with the feeling of Ikkyo and into some other Jo-Nage. So remember that feeling of coming before. That's one of the reasons I love Jo-Nage is I can do that with my energy. I can throw it out there even bigger. So I'm just gonna do some Jo-Nage so you can get it in your mind body. Onegaishimasu. Starting with Ikkyo here. You can see it's the same. There's that wave and through. Here she comes. Right? That was up, and then we can also bring it down. We can go for Shihonage. So much fun. Draw her, reach to her. We'll see if we can get that feeling. Thank you so much. Even if we don't have a partner. Okay. So got your Boken or your Jo. Let's start with the same backside step. We'll make it really big. We're going to step to the right, let the right hand drop, spiral up. There's our wave with the left hand and step forward, just like Ikkyo. Let's go to the other side. I like to switch sides all the time. Left foot to the left, right foot back, get your hip out of the way, and there's your Ikkyo. With a partner, sometimes I don't step back. I just leave that left foot forward and invite her in. And there's my wave, or you can step back. Okay, I imagine you've done a bunch of those. So that was moving it up. Let's move it down, okay? So we're letting her energy drop down here. We let it come up for the Ikkyo. So this one, if she is grabbing, let's go run this side. I am allowing the Jo to, she wants this. I'm obviously not going to press into her. I'm just going to allow that in and spiral down. My wave goes down into for her back third point. It's exactly the same as Jo Dori. Very same move. Okay, thank you so much. So try that one. Receiving and down. If you're having a hard time picturing your partner, just feel this recession and forward. It's a wave. It comes, strikes the shore, and moves back. It's moving down. The tip is going to your partner's back third point. Now combine them. It's moving up for Ikkyo, and down for Kokinage. Hopefully you're getting some nice time to feel those. We're gonna add, let's add 2 more. How about that? This one's really fun because we're gonna change the grip of our Jo or our Boken, but we're really gonna call that partner in. So it would look like this if I were with a partner. See if I can get it so you guys can see what's going on. I'm holding my Jo in Ski Kamai, and I'm gonna draw so the left hand goes to the tip. As she comes in at just the right moment, she grabs the other side and I draw her through. I really love this one. It's a nice Kokunage. Whoa. I'm really reaching out to her. I'm going to go to the other side. And when the timing is right, you can feel it. There it is. Okay, so you guys just try that. You're going to draw to the end, slide to the middle, step back, and draw them through. So it's going, ooh. If you're seated, you could even do it with a butter knife. You're just changing the grip of your weapon, your partner, your Joe. Oh, everybody try one more this time. Let's do it together. Come into your left hami. Let's do it together. And imagine that partner coming in and reach to them. Change how you're grabbing and draw them through. Try the other side from right hami. Draw them through. Yeah, nice. So now try Ikkyo and going low for Kokyunage and coming high for Kokyunage. Just enjoying the body movement, because I know that some of us aren't getting to move around as much these days. We're going to do one more, okay? So we're going to do this last one would be like doing Shihonage. If it were Jodori, I'll move off the line to the inside of her. And my left palm would go up and my right palm down. What's beautiful about this is that by stepping, I say, my teacher used to say, cross the bridge. Watch what happens when I cross the bridge, the hilt is suddenly in a different direction. It goes right through her center, boom. You'll be able to feel this in a moment. So I'm in my right hami. Again, I can do a backside step. If I'm in my left hami, I can just move off the line for a front side step. The same footwork we've been looking at throughout class. So we move, we cross the bridge, we go right to our partner's front third point. We place this foot so that after we've pivoted, oh, there's her center. With the Jonage, it's the same. We cross the bridge and through to her center. Thank you. Let's try it together. The left on me. Your right foot's going to step to the right, and you just let the Joe gently over the bridge and land on the other side. That's changed the direction of the tip. This is actually the hilt, the whole thing. Now lift just like you're lifting a sword. Take your right foot and turn it to the left so that as you come around, you're all the way back to your partner's center. We'll try the other side in right humi. Left foot to the left, cross the bridge. There's the tip, it's telling me where to go. This part's important. Turn that left foot all the way to the right so that when you pivot, there's your strike to your partner. Try a few. If you get confused, go in the direction of the tip once you've crossed the bridge. Make sure you're breathing. Deep breathing is so helpful. Let's try them all. So Ikkyo, can do a back side step and invite them in and through. On the other side, you can leave this foot forward and invite them in and through. You can draw them down to their back third point. Hope you're having fun with this. That's what I feel about Jonage. For the next one, we're going to change the grip and we're going to go, come on through. On the other side, changing the grip and come on through. If you're confused, just stay with the Ikkyo. I'm hoping you'll have a chance to play around with these by yourself. You are also welcome to email me with questions. We can even make a Zoom time and look at this stuff together. For Shihonage, cross the bridge, through and around. Cross the bridge, through and around. Just let yourself move freely for a moment. Use your eyes and your heart to draw them in. Feel that energy. Okay, lovely. I hope you've had fun. I know this was a lot of information, and we got interrupted numerous times, but we made it. We did it. Brian Sensei has just asked me to give you a sneak peek of our May 1st seminar, and then we'll end together. We're gonna be focusing on Koshinage of all things online. And I've got a pair of shoes here that are making the hanmi for me. I'm gonna make myself a right hanmi. So here's my partner. I'm gonna move this hanmi a little further from the screen. Here's my partner's, my uke's front third point, right between the 2 feet. They're in a right hanmi, facing like this. We're starting toe to toe. And I take my jo and I put it right at their front third point. I step in with my back foot, my back hand. I'm going from a left hanmi all the way back around to another left hanmi, so that my feet are crossing my partner's, reaching for their ankle and bringing them across my back and through. So with a partner, here she is in her right hanmi. Too close to the camera? We don't want to throw you into the computer. Okay, so here she is in her right hanmi, and I move, and I bring my hanmi to intersect her. O-Sensei said, form a cross with your partner. And there's heaven and earth. Heaven, heaven, and earth. And my lumbar is touching her center, center to center. And I shift and turn. Yeah, come on up, Lise. Now she's in a hanmi on this side. I'm ready for the other side. Step in, I form a cross. I shift my weight, turn my center. And there she is. It's all about center to center connection. So thank you so much. What we'll be doing in that class is just getting comfortable finding this hanmi that intersects our partner's hanmi and feeling heaven and earth, drawing our partner across us and through. We'll do some other fun stuff too. Thank you so much. We'll call it Heaven and Earth class. Okay. What happened is someone emailed and said, you could never teach Koshinage online. And I thought, I think we could. I think we could figure it out. Let's just end by doing some kokyudosa together. All could, if you're able to, come into Seiza, or if you're sitting in a chair, just come up kind of close to your screen. And I'd like you to grab me. You're going to grab my wrists. Yeah. Feel your Laogun point connecting to the back of my wrist and into my own center. So you could take my center with your own grab. Oh yeah, I feel you. Ooh, I can see Julia. I can see Vittorio. I can see Karen. Wonderful. I can see Jacqueline Sensei. Okay, grabbing me firm. I'm going to expand into your palms, into your Laogun point. And I'm going to become completely receptive, which turns your hands over. And here's that wave. I'm going to spiral in and up, feeling my Laogun points. I'm going to take you guys to your right. Here you go. Taking you down. If you have room, you could take the ukemi. Beautiful. Let's do the other side. I want to feel your Laogun points. Really, really grab on with your pinkies especially. Oh yeah, I feel you. I'm expanding into your palms, receptive, positive, and taking you to your left. Here we go. Oh yeah, our timing. Yes, I can feel that. Now I'm going to grab you each. All right, so offer me your hands. I'm coming in and really connecting to you. Whoa, I think I can feel 60 or 70 people. Whoa, okay. Laogung in your wrist. You've turned, go to your left. That's gonna take me to my right. Oh, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah, beautiful. One more. I'm grabbing you, I'm feeling that connection. And you're going receptive. First, extend into me. Oh yeah, with your palms into my Laogung. Get the power of my Laogung point by connecting to this part of me. Sorry, I'm interrupting you guys, I know, but I want you to really feel that. Okay, yeah. Palms up, which brings my elbows here and into my body. Extend in and up. Whoa, my elbows are up and yours are down. You've got your kokyu and you're taking me to your right. Beautiful. Pretty wonderful to be able to feel that from so many people. Thank you ever so much, everybody. I really, really appreciate you all coming today. And I can just feel so many of my loved ones on this, my Aiki brothers and sisters. So as I said, I know that we didn't have time for questions. Please feel free to contact me. You can go to the website and email me. We can get in touch through WhatsApp or Zoom. I'm loving doing these things, so you wouldn't be bothering me. I would also love your feedback on how it could even be better and clearer for those of you online, because I want us to keep learning and growing while we're not able to touch each other. Okay, I will ring this bell one more time and just let you hear it and get settled. And remember, we'll do a personal bow and then 2 bows and 4 claps. And grab your weapons. Go ahead and get your partner and bow out with your partner. So your own personal bow, left hand comes down first. Right. Feel your heart. Bring your weapon to your right side. Domo, arigatou gozaimashita.
Domo arigatou gozaimashita, sensei.
Domo arigato.
Oh, I heard that voice. I recognize Mark. Remember, O-Sensei said Aikido is misogi, purification. So go throughout your day and know that you've had some good purifying energy run through your body. I gotta say one thing here. It seems like the Aikido world has done such a lovely job of working with the pandemic. And I think O-Sensei would be really happy because he asked us to be adaptable. And not only have we been adaptable, but we're continuing to grow closer to one another. I've made friends with people I didn't know very well before the pandemic.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Again.
Thank you very
Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much, Sensei.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
So much.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sensei. Bye.
Thank you very much. Sumika ala Sverige. Merci beaucoup, tout le monde. Ciao. Shalom. Toda raba.
Merci beaucoup. Toda raba.
Vielen Dank. Dankjewel.
Dankjewel.
Shishie niemand. Zaitien.
Shishie.
Hai. Fran. Evharisto.
Dankeschön.
Dankeschön. Ciao. Ciao, Belly.
Mangatak. Yeah, she was.
Thank
Hey,
you.
Lucy.
I could not have done this without this girl.
Thank you both so much. Bye, guys.